Yeah, if you can wait. Oh, no, it's just on video. Josh, what's your verdict after that?
Yeah, frustrated. Probably going to come in here and say what we've said the last couple of weeks, barring Saturday. You know, we've looked really good first half, played some really nice stuff, and we're just not getting the rub of the green at the moment.
What was the mood in the dressing room? Could you quite believe it that they scored so late?
Yeah, obviously disappointing. You never want to lose a game of football like that, especially in the way we did it, and especially the way we played first half, and we were positive going out into the second half. But as I said, it's just not going our way at the moment.
What was your view? I mean, the same old story in a way. You created a lot of chances, had a lot of the game. Their keeper was certainly busier than you.
Yeah, no, and that's what it's been like. And I think as a group, we just got to take the positives and move on. Obviously, look back at it in the morning about what we could do better in that. But I think at the moment, it's just a case of sticking with it, not changing from the direction we want to go in, and keep doing what we're doing.
What was the message from the manager after the game? Was he encouraged by some of your play tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. And you know, look, I think he said it and he leads it. You know, in a good way. And we've just got to stick to it and not change the way he wants us to play and what we're doing. We know what we're doing is right. And like I said, one day we're going to get that rubber to green. It's going to go our way. Then hopefully we won't be able to look back.
Are you confident that it will come?
Yeah, I'm confident we will come. I think you've seen the way we're playing, the way we've developed. You know, we're training day in, day out. And I think at the moment as a group, it's about staying together and doing what we're doing and not changing that.
I mean, it was certainly an improvement on Saturday and more what we've seen in the previous games before that.
Yeah, I think anything would have been a bit of an improvement on Saturday, to be honest. You know, we were disappointed with that, but it's gone, and tonight's gone now. You know, we were pleased with the way we played in parts, but we've got to start winning games.
How are you feeling yourself? How's your injury now? Is it still troubling you at all? Are you still having to manage it?
No, I'm all right so far, touch wood. You know, changed a few things, do some extra stuff and just manage it a bit, and fingers crossed that's behind me now.
What's the plan for the next sort of 10 days or so? You're going to have a bit of a lengthy break from action now.
Yeah, I think we'll have a break. We'll be in tomorrow, and we'll have a few days to ourselves with our family. And then I think as a group, it's about we stick together, you know, and come back really focused when we're next in training and hit the ground running again.
Brilliant, thanks, Josh.
All good. Thank you very much.
Michael, gut-wrenching way to lose it like that. Just give me your thoughts on the performance first of all.
I think performance was, you know, it was there for everyone to see. I think it was a good performance again. I think there was certainly parts in the earlier part of the game where, you know, some of the break from deep in our own half into the opposition's half was breathtaking. Some good passages of play, create some good chances. I think the stoppage in the game sort of suited them more than it suited us with Bruno. We were in a little bit full flow at that moment. Feel for him, unfortunate. Obviously, he was looking really, really sharp and looking as if he was enjoying the game. But then again, even in the second half, even in a little spell, probably 10, 12 minutes they had, played in front of us, having to shoot from 30 yards. We was the ones still creating opportunity. Obviously, John had a couple of big moments for us. Keeper stood strong and was good. And then obviously you think you're going to win it in the 92nd minute. You think Jake's going to slot it. The keeper's made a fantastic save again. And then just a lapse of concentration's cost us. And you know, Josh pretty much said it then. You know, it's one of them where ultimately we can feel sorry for ourselves. We can blame everyone but ourselves. But the reality is we've just got to crack on. If we were sat in here and we'd just been pumped 4 or 5-0 and not looked like scoring a goal, yes, there'll be a lot more grievance. We have got a bigger picture. It would have been great to go and play in the next round with an opportunity to get to the third round. It's what everybody wants in terms of League One and League Two and Conference. But our bigger picture is making sure we start picking up points, and that's it, you know. And if our performances remain anywhere near like they were tonight, I'm sure that'll be the case.
Was that your general message to the players after
Pretty
the game?
much, yeah.
Will they take much lifting from this, or do you think they'll be able to see the positives as you have as well? Or?
Yeah, well, I left them for 5 minutes just to see what would happen. After the game, and like I say, I give my message after the game. I think it was pretty much what they discussed as a team, as a group. Ultimately, we know how important. Everyone knows how important the first goal is in a game, and the lift that it gives you. You only seen it last week against Rotherham. We scored an early goal, we get the penalty, we scored the second one, and we kick on, and we look like scoring 5 or 6. I didn't see us sort of switching off from a throw-in a little bit. Maybe the areas of the field that we're in with some of the players, some of our younger players in the team, it's a good experience for them. I certainly would have been a lot more disappointed if that would have been in a situation where we give away 3 points.
I know I've said it a few times now, but at least the chances are being created. You'd be far more concerned if you were.
Absolutely, and that's why I don't want to sound patronising, but we're playing well, we're creating opportunities, and it's not just the same person. That everyone's taking responsibility for that. Whether it's the players that are trying to create them and put them in a situation for the strikers or the forward players or the actual players who are missing them themselves. It's very difficult as a coach and a manager, because you want to recreate and keep recreating them situations in training, which we do, because obviously that's what we want to do. But there's a different type of pressure in the games, and we have to find that solution. I'm sure we will. It's dead simple. You just miss the goalkeeper and put it in the back of the net.
But you got the reaction, I think, perhaps that you wanted after Saturday, and were you happy with the players you brought into the side?
Yeah, I thought the whole side, everybody who played on the night, I thought they were great. There was a real energy about us. You'd probably expect that after Saturday. I thought because of the personnel we had in the team, we had an opportunity to press a lot higher up the pitch, and I'd like to think going forward, the type of personnel that we had in the team would and does look a little bit like what I'd expect. So that was really positive.
What can you tell me about Bruno's injury? As you say, he was doing really well before
Yeah, it's difficult at the minute. He's been assessed. We think it's his hamstring. Obviously, we don't know how long it'll be. He'll get a scan either tomorrow or Friday, just to see what the damage is. But again, it's a little bit of a shame. We lost Bruno tonight. We lost Lee Freckleton yesterday. These things happen.
What is it with Lee? Is it a recurrent to his old injury? Is it something?
No, he's got a glute issue. He stiffened up a little bit over the weekend. Didn't do much on Monday, and then we thought, right, okay, we'll give him as much time as we can, and he pulled up yesterday with a glute problem. So we want to get to the bottom of that as well as quick as we possibly can.
Presumably he would have been involved tonight in some capacity.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for the next sort of 10 days or so? Is it time to sort of restock a little bit? And
bit of everything, really. Yeah, a bit of everything. I think obviously the players need a little bit of a break. Sometimes seeing the same faces over and over again become a little bit monotonous. So they'll have an opportunity to regenerate. But in between that, we'll be working really hard and trying to make sure that a few of the lads that we've got injured, try and get them in a position where they're fit again and can be part of the squad. And obviously the lads that have been playing a lot of minutes, just making sure we keep on top of them and make sure they're sharp and ready for the 7th of December, which feels and sounds miles away.
Yeah. What will you do? Will you go and watch a game this weekend and check out some upcoming opponents or anything like that?
Yeah, I've got a few games lined up, but I might need a couple of days away from myself at the minute. I feel like I've had a few low body blows at the minute.
Well, it's about how you come back from, I guess, and some crucial games coming up in December and the Christmas period as well.
Absolutely, and it is an exciting part of the season. There's no doubt about it. I think everyone gets excited around the festive period. The games come thick and fast, which is good. And maybe this little break is what everybody needs, because if we do keep putting the performances like we have done over a short period of time and not got the results, maybe a little break is what needed for everybody.
Would that be your message to the fans at this stage? Obviously, there'll be disappointment with some of the results, but you're confident that you'll get there.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of them where I could sit here and say anything, but I tend to tell the truth and say how it is, and like I did on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think anybody who comes to the game, I'll be very, very shocked and surprised if they're disappointed with anything, but obviously it was not taking opportunities. And that's down to nothing other than sometimes a little bit of luck, good goalkeeping, or poor finishing. And it's probably a mixture of all three at the minute. So ultimately, like I say, those who come, I think they have been entertained tonight. I'd be surprised if they didn't think they have done. And it will turn, and these things happen. When you're in a period that we are, these things happen. I've been involved in football a long time. A long time. As a player, as a coach, as a manager. And it's not about feeling sorry for yourselves. It's about remembering these moments when you go and score in the 94th minute. I said it after the Wimbledon game as well. There will be an occasion where we're scoring in the 92nd and 94th minute. And we'll probably forget about this. Or you guys will, but I won't. And I'll remind the players of it.
Brilliant. Thanks, Michael.
It was a much changed Ipswich side. Were you disappointed not to make the most of that?
No, because pretty much man for man, they're a group that probably get in most League One clubs' sides, and they probably finish around mid-table in League One if you put that side out every week.
Did any of the lads coming in tonight give you food for thought, like Harry and
100%.
George and
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, I was delighted how we dealt with the ball. I was delighted that the energy we shown tonight at times. Big plus. So yeah, they've done themselves no harms at all.
Please stop raining as well.
yeah, freezing though. Tonight was a cold one. But no, yeah, I was pleased that I think there'd be like 2 or 3 of the players, especially who've not had much games over the last couple of weeks. So I think they'll be disappointed with the result, but delighted with the performance.
Thank you very much.